How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to the Speedway YouTube channel. I'm obviously Kieran. Jack cannot join us again, but hopefully he'll join us for the Grand Prix, which is in Gorzoff on Saturday. But we're not here to talk about the Grand Prix just yet. We're here to talk about the championship action from last night first of all. So Birmingham beat Berwick 48-42. And yeah, the top score in this meeting was Justin Sedgman with 15. That's pretty good, to be honest with you. Like, to get 15 scored is actually quite decent. And yeah, they look good. Just looking at the scores, obviously, special mention Troy Batchelor scoring 10. I think that's pretty good. And yeah, they just look good. And then obviously Mick Morris scoring 10 plus 2. That's pretty good as well. And the only top scorer for the Berwick Bandits was Thomas Jorgensen. I hope I've said that right. But yeah, so that was obviously that meeting. And now Oxford against Poole, which is just going to take me a minute to get loaded. Yeah, so Lewis Kerr with 14, that's quite decent considering Kerr quite a few years ago had a heavy crash at Peterborough and was airlifted to hospital, but now good performance from Lewis Kerr. And obviously Sam Masters and Scotty Nichols did their bit. Sam Masters scoring 11 and Scotty Nichols scoring 13 plus 1. And then the thing what surprised me here, the Poole reserves were quite poor. Kyle Newman with 6, that's not too bad, but Adam Roynan had an absolute shocker. I'm pretty good friends with Adam Roynan, but yeah, he had an absolute mare to forget last night, to be honest with you. And top scorer for Poole Pirates was Richie Worrell with 12 plus 1. And yeah, they had an off night, Poole. It's very unlike Poole Pirates to have an off night, because they've won so much in the championship. And yeah, they've literally just won quite a lot of stuff in the championship. And yeah, they just had one of them nights where it happens to all clubs where the better team won and Oxford were the better team. Right, tonight's Premiership action, starting off at Foxhall, Ipswich. Ipswich take on the Peterborough Panthers. Right, obviously Peterborough are my team, and yeah, it's been disappointing for them at the minute. And we'll get on to the captain in a minute, but my general opinion is we're not good enough at the minute, and it's quite poor what's going on at Peterborough at the minute. It's a shame to see as a fan, and it's quite disappointing when you go to meetings with your parents and you're just like, yeah, never defeat incoming. Hopefully the new lad does okay tonight at Foxhall, but I can only see this meeting going one way, to be honest with you, if the weather holds off. But yeah, I can only see this going one way, and that's an Ipswich win. Sorry Peterborough fans and myself, but I can only see that meeting going one way. That's an Ipswich win, probably 52-36 or something like that. But yeah, obviously Sheffield against Leicester. That is an interesting meeting tonight. Obviously I'm wearing his merch, but Josh Pickering makes his debut for Sheffield. Hope he goes well tonight, bro. Like, seriously, hope that does go well for you, mate. Riding for Sheffield. But yeah, hopefully he does well for them. And yeah, I hope he goes well around Sheffield. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting meeting tonight. that could go superheat distance wise, but we'll have to wait and see. But I am going to go with the home advantage here. Of Sheffield to win 46-44. Sheffield win, but it could go either way. They're two very strong teams. But yeah, and we're going to wrap on to Friday's action in the Championship. Edinburgh Monarchs against Birmingham Brummies, Glasgow Tigers against Scunthorpe, and Redcar against Plymouth. We'll start off with Edinburgh. Massive meeting for them against Birmingham. Like, this is the meeting they have to win to kickstart their season. I can't believe I'm saying that in June. Yeah, in June. So yeah, they need to kickstart their season off tomorrow. But I don't see how they do it, because Birmingham are very strong at the minute. Like, they've got some good riders, but you know what? I am going to go for a Birmingham win. 48-42 Birmingham. I think they'll get the better of the Monarchs, and I do think that. Right, next up, Glasgow Tigers against Scunthorpe. I only see one result here, and that's a Glasgow win. They look solid. Probably Tom Brennan running their line. He looks good at the minute, old Tom, but yeah, I can only see that meeting going one way. And quite convincingly as well, I think Glasgow could win. So I'm going to say 48-42. I think it'll be tight. 6 points. Then final meeting we're going to look at is Redcar against Plymouth. Look, I only see one result here as well, and that's a Redcar win. Plymouth are so inconsistent at the minute. Like, I don't like how they're so inconsistent, to be honest with you, but now just they need to do something, and do something quick, or it's going to be a few changes at Plymouth, probably, if I don't start picking up results. But yeah, do you know what? This is probably going to be an easy win. Another. I'll go 6 points again just to sit on defence. 48-42 to Redcar. Nearly said Plymouth, but Redcar, yeah. But obviously, the Grand Prix is coming up on Saturday. Obviously, do the previews for that on Saturday. So there's probably going to be a day where we don't. Well, we'll do the Premiership review tomorrow, and yeah, just see where it happens. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you are new, smash the subscribe button. We're trying to get as many subs as we can, me and Jack. And yeah, so that is going to be it for the video. See you a lot later, guys. I'm out of here.